part of the story.
that you have to forgive so and so to be right with God.
Yeah.
It's just, what seems to be the me or what is may appear as a me who's, who has hope that one day things will become right. One day God will finally uh, defeat his enemy or her enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a story. That's just what is this unknowable, formless presence appearing as that. There isn't any real somebody who has to forgive anybody. Yeah, it's just a story. And that's not to say it's good or bad, it's just what's happening.
Yes.
So in reality, there isn't anybody to forgive.
Yes.
Yeah, there's just this.
You know, I just will share this as this is the glimpse I have been getting, and the other night, it's like I see this vast sky that is like totally this, and then I see all these heads appearing, and these heads are all carrying a different story, and into that is the Hitler hit, the Alice and Kosi, Michael, all the people that we have named, all their heads are in this in this in this wholeness, and we're individually running all these stories in our head, and it doesn't have anything to do with anyone else. It's just our own individual stuff, and I guess that's what would solidify me as a me, but that doesn't exist. So I can see how everything is the same, whatever appears. And even as extreme as Hitler was, all he was doing what he did, and even that is no different than what I do. As
Yeah,
I'm not a person, he's not a person.
yeah, there is no person, you know. Even right now, there's no one here. Someone being here can only be an imagination appearing in this.
An imagination.
So here, there's nobody, and there's no here. There's just this. To say it's just this is also a concept. It's nothing. It's beyond any description. It's wordless as it is, but words may seem to appear in it. What seems to be a description may seem to appear in it, but itself as it is already wordless. It doesn't need any word for it to be what it is. And the one who's trying to find it is already that which is wordless appearing as that. There's no real somebody who can actually seek for it and claim to have found it.
Yes.
That's if that seems to happen, it's already that which is wordless appearing as somebody looking for it and finding it. But that one can never really find it because that one, it just disappears and it's recognized that it never even existed. So nobody finds anything. It's just this.
Yes, it's just this. I was just kind of joking the other night. I I feel like I think like I have a mental understanding of some of the mechanics of it, but I don't have it in my heart. And I know that I just don't have it in my heart. And then it's just jingling iron or something, making noise. If it's not in my heart, it's not coming from my heart. And I don't see it with my heart. But I feel I have an understanding with my head, but that doesn't mean anything.
Mm. Yeah, here, right now, they are just words
Yes,
appearing
yes,
to say, I don't have it in my heart. It's just in my mind. I cannot, no, I don't seem to get it. Those words, they are just appearing for nobody. They are not personal. They don't come from somebody. They're just appearing in this as this. So, as I always say, there is no escape. Anything may appear here. This has no limitations. It may appear as somebody who's not finding it, who's not getting it. But there's no real somebody who can get it, who can really feel it in the heart, who can really not get it or understand it intellectually. But there's just words, those are just words appearing in this as this. So everything is this. Even what seems to be somebody saying, oh, I don't seem to get it.
yes, yes,
That's nothingness also appearing as that.
yes,
Yeah, that's one appears and disappears. That one is just everything appearing as that one. It doesn't last. In the next minute or next second, it may appear to say, now I get it. You know, it's just one and the same thing. It's
yeah,
just everything appearing.
yes,
So there's no person, there's no woman, there's no man, there is no, there are no human beings. Being a woman, being somebody who's listening, being uh, a woman who was born from a certain location, who grew up having a good life. That's just a story. That's just an imagination. There's no real woman here right now. The body, that body doesn't say I'm a woman. There's something that seems to say I'm a woman. So it's just words. It's just a story.
it's a story.
It's just a voice. It's coming from nothingness.
It's just
A,
an
a separate person can never be traced and be found because it doesn't really exist. It is just that voice in the head that seems to say, oh, I'm this body, I'm a woman. But the body is innocent as it is. It's never said, the body never said, I'm a woman.
yes,
And the body doesn't know you
yes,
because it doesn't know you as separate or it doesn't know you at all. It's just a body. It doesn't have a purpose. You know, it's not trying to get somewhere, but there may seem to be a program that is in the head that plays, keep on playing. Oh, I grew up, I was born on this date, I have a family. That's just a story. It can never really be found. When it is looked for, it can never really be found. Even the one who seems to be looking for it is already not there. So there's nothing here. Nothing ever happens. Even to say, oh, now I'm talking to Gosi, it's just a story. Nobody's talking to anybody here. It's just a story. It's beautiful. It's not to say it's good or bad. It's okay the way it is, because it's just an expression of nothingness.
Yes.
So everything is okay. Any question is okay. An answer given is okay. Somebody who's searching, that's okay too. Because it's just everything doing that. It's just everything searching. There's no real separate somebody. Things are just as they are, but there's no doer. There's no real doer. Being a doer of things, that's a story. Like any other story that you watch in the television, it's like watching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's no real somebody who
Yeah.
can do anything. You have never done anything. You have never gone anywhere. You have never discovered anything. You have never suffered because you don't exist. It's just everything appearing as a you.